This video is about visual aids and how to use them effectively in a presentation. So what are visuals? Visuals are anything that people can see. So for example, it could be pictures or handouts, charts, objects. In your hobby project, visuals were the materials that you used. This video is going to focus on some basic visual aid rules. First, you want to make sure your visual aids are easy to understand. Second, you want to make your visual aids easy to see. Third, you don't want to look too much at your visual aids. Now, your visual aids are only there to help you. The focus of the presentation should not be on your visual aids, but they should be on you. One thing you never want to do is to turn your back to the audience and read your visual aids. This is actually probably the biggest problem that students have. They turn, they look at their visuals, and they spend 90% of their time just looking at their visual aids. The audience should always see your face. Think about eye contact. We'll talk about this more when we start talking about body language. But again, this is the biggest problem with visuals. People would turn their back to their audience and look at their visuals. Remember, the visuals is not judging you. They don't care if you give a good presentation or a bad presentation, but the audience does. So what you want to do is it's okay to sometimes point or direct attention to parts in your visual. However, your body, your focus is always your audience. Make your visuals very easy for the audience to understand. When you have too much information or you give a chart that looks like this, which is very confusing, and no one can actually read the words, it takes away from your presentation. People are now going to spend their energy and time trying to understand this chart and not listen to you. What you want is you want something that maybe looks like this. This is very easy for you to explain and for the audience to understand. So you want to make sure that your visuals are very easy for the audience to see. When you have a chart and it's something that you really want to use, something that looks like this, that you really feel like you have to use, at least make it bigger. Make the font larger so the audience can easily read your visuals. Visuals are very important for any presentation. They not only provide information, but it helps set the mood for the presentation. Think about the purpose of your presentation. What type of information or how do you want the audience to feel when they're all finished watching your presentation? Your visuals should help set that mood throughout your presentation.